doing a cash game session of 10 NL 6 plus hold'em, 4 tabling. I'm just going to commentate and see if anyone likes this. I'm not the best player. I'm still losing. Maybe I shouldn't have said that, but yeah, it's true. It could be swing, downswing, but it could also be just that I make mistakes sometimes. So let's analyze these hands as they happen live and see if we can find mistakes, or you can find mistakes, or maybe I can find my own mistakes, or whatever. Yeah, so let's do it. Again, this is 10 no limit, $10 no limit, 6 plus hold'em, short deck. So there's a lot of action. With short deck, you don't have the cards 2 until 5. So, oh, making a mistake already. I didn't see. I thought it was dealer. I was in the dealer button. So yeah, that's a mistake. It's not that big of a mistake. Okay. Not sure. We can check back this easily too. Oh, we don't know. Okay, I make lots of mistakes. That's good. You can learn from it, from my mistakes. Let's see if we can find the mistakes. Six-handed. We do flop a gut shot to the nuts. And here on this table we flop trips on a dry board. Let's get some value against an ace. Nope. Easy call here. If it gets checked around. Not really that much going on here. I don't see why we could call here. Why we should. So yeah, nope, no straight yet. And he probably has an ace, so I think we're gonna see a bet and a fold. Yep. My biggest mistakes are the ones where people go all in and I call too quickly. I just call because I think I have it and I don't think the hand threw that well then at that moment. So I also hope to improve that by talking about my hands here and catching the mistakes before they happen. I have a pretty good flush draw and a gut shot. And he bets really small into us. We could raise too. It seems like a king a lot. But I'm three-handed. Okay, now we do have a flush. If he bets big, it's tricky. Now it's an easy call. I don't see that much merit in raising. I'm gonna get called by better. I think, yeah, he did have a king. My read was correct. So next time we could try to bluff him off that. My laptop has 16 gigs of RAM. Still, it's getting slow on me now. With 4 PokerStars games and a recording. Yeah, I don't know what we can do here. Could be a bluff, so he takes it down. And a half pot there. Oh, we definitely want to raise it up, but there's a lot of gut shots possible, and we're so many-handed. Queens and aces are possible, of course, but not that likely. And such small bets, yeah. Definitely gonna peel here. We have a gut shot to the nuts, so we call one bet. Now we have top pair with a straight. Every 9 makes a straight. And it's very likely that he has a 9 or he has a 9. So I'm just going to fold my top pair. Yeah, it looks like a 9 for sure. Slate. Nine jack gets there. But there's a lot of missed cross draws as well. So I think check calling is a good play. I'm not sure, I could also raise here. I think check calling is good. It's a really strong bet. I could fold. Jack 9 gets there. Flush draw doesn't get there, so yeah, the flush. Slow plates on us. Yeah, that happens. So I'm not sure. I think this was no mistake. But you tell me. That's why I made this video. I could shove this against a late position raise. You know what? Just shoving it. Loving it. Late position raise. Oh, he does have kings. Okay, maybe there was a mistake again. And now we do win. That's lucky. Lucky for us. But yeah, maybe I should have just called. I don't know. And here, yeah, it's not the best hand, but very small bet. I'm thinking of peeling here. I'm not sure why that's so small. Such a draw heavy board. And now we flop. Return a good hand. And he already checked us. Seems like a jack. Jack 10. Did he have Jack 10? No, he had a queen. So he was in favor on the flop, but with such a small bet and the backdoor flush draw, we do have the odds, I think, to call. And maybe we should have bet bigger. I'm not sure. On the river. You tell me. We could ISO here. Let's ISO. We have a gut shot to the nuts. We get the folds. We have 2 pair now. Just gonna bet pot. First draw gets there. 8 counterfeits our king. He can ace makes a better hand now. So yeah, just gonna check it back and hope we have better. And we do. I don't know when we started recording, but I'm hoping to make this like about half an hour and then make more parts and just put them on YouTube and see if people like it. Because there's not too much content out there, and I hope that more people will do this. Especially for 6+ hold'em poker. Do you think it's annoying that I have the 4 tables like this? I could also make them smaller. Let me know in the comments. For sure. We can wrap a jack and flush draw, so it's good. Oh, it's a good spot for jacks. I'm not going to defend my queen 10 here, and I'm going to ISO it up here. Just limping here in this position. Ooh, that's an interesting spot. That's an interesting spot too, that he just goes all in. It's a good flop for us. Good 50. With a good flop, good turn, good river, take it down. And this one really, okay, that's great. Just take it down. If he would have gone all in, I think you still have to fold, but he could do that with the ace of hearts too, so it's a tough spot, I think. But yeah, I'm happy to take it down on the flop there. I will play until 3 o'clock. It's now 27 past 2. Certainly c-betting this. Now with the queen gets a bit dicey. He has lots of queens in his range, but also weaker kings, so he can certainly get some more value. And here, not sure we should call. Ace on the river. Let's hope to have check it down against a lower king. Otherwise, we can snap fold because he can also have 10 jack in his range. And an ace, ace 10, kind of hand is possible. It's a small bet, means call me, call me, call me. I don't call. Not gonna call. I have a gut shot and a top pair here. I don't see why we should not. I don't know why we didn't bet the flop, but that happens. It's a really dry board. I'm not gonna bet pot here. Too dry for that. And now we get a 7-8. Would bluff that. Otherwise, I don't think there are too many bluffs. Unless he has a lot of nines in his range. So yeah, I'm not sure, but I think this is a fold, especially against these kind of people that don't really bluff raise too much, and the only bluff that I can think of made a straight. So guess he's lucky. That's a good flop. That's pretty draw heavy too, so let's bet pot. I'm not gonna defend here. Here I'm just gonna go for it. Here this small 8-9 has a straight, but there didn't happen much on the flop. Okay. 7-8 gets there. Oh fuck! I should pay attention. Too slow. I have a full house. He could have a 10, he could have a flush. I don't know. Maybe that's tight fold, but you tell me what you would have done. If you think it's a mistake, let me know. I'm really curious if I make big mistakes. I don't think so, but sometimes I do. For sure. And the jack gets there. That's a fold with the nines. Just too many. Too many overpairs here. So that's a clear fold for me. The ace queen with an early position open and an all-in. I think we can fold them. Oh, should have called. Would have been in great shape. However, we would have folded against our shove. Still would have been in great shape. Also, it's tricky if that early. Should he really open the ace jack? Should it? Ooh, that's a cool hand. Let's make a straight flush, or straight or royal flush. Straight is already possible, although it's not that likely for him to have it. It's more likely for me. It's still possible for him, so because it's a limp pot. We could also raise here, but we get good odds to just call. I'm just opting for a... Unfortunately, we don't make it. Let's see if we can bluff here. We don't have too many tens in our range, so he shouldn't be too afraid of it. And now he's betting really small. We could go for a raise, but we don't have too many tens in our range. I don't see many tens calling here 2 times. So we are, it was such a draw heavy board, so I think he just has a queen and we should just fold. We could make a queen fold if we shove here, but all the draws miss, so I think he could also call with a queen if we shove. Yeah, I don't know. He probably folds a queen though, but he does have some tens in his range. We don't really have that many tens in our range. He could have some, yeah, could he have tens? I don't know. We do make the nuts. It's always nice. I think it's always like betting really small is too tricky. I know it's too obvious that you have a 10. So this can be a bluff too. That's why I choose to bluff bigger or bet bigger on a board like that when I have a 10. Because you can also have some bluffs there. You want to be polarized. You are polarized and you want to bet big because you are polarized. That's what I wanted to say. I think standardly this would be a shove. He doesn't have too much behind anymore though. He's certainly not gonna call me. Yeah, fine shove. We could have ace king, of course. Same hand. That's great. A good result. I hope my voice is clear enough. Otherwise, maybe I just need to talk more clearly. I'm not sure if I mumble sometimes. I might. Let me know if you can understand what I'm saying all the time. Why did I fold? I was just not paying attention, I guess, because Would have made the notch here, or straight, not the notch. Ooh, that's strange behavior. That's strange behavior. What happened there? So he went all in with the bottom straight, and he called with the bottom straight. Now I'm not paying attention. I should pay more attention. Okay, that's really cool to see that people are not paying attention or just really dumb. I don't know. Could make a bet here, but I don't have any flush draw outs. I'm not sure if I should continue here. With an ace, you would have probably bet the flop though. But there are some straights out there. He could have made a straight, but he made two pair. We have a double gut shot. It's fine to call these ones. Now 10 makes a straight. Hard to continue now. Especially in such a big bet. Really polarizing. It's a good bet from him. Because he either has it or he doesn't. So loud. Good call. I don't know how many people were in there. Okay, my overcards weren't any good, so it was probably not the best call. But I didn't expect him to have too many sixes either, so. Come on, give me some action. Not that kind of action, but give me some good hands. It's close, I think. But let's defend here. Let's hope nobody goes all in behind me. It's a decent flop. Not folding the flop. I'm not seeing any merit in racing either. And this is really close, I think, because he could do that. He could not really have queens, but jacks and eights are possible. Jack 8, Jack Queen are possible, but the odds are so good that we should just call, I think. He also, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. We have 50-50 against that. It's crazy. And we make it. Oops, timed out. Lucky it wasn't aces. Still a mistake. Such a small bet, we can call. Hopefully nobody's raising. Here we could go for this. We could also go for shove, but yeah, that's a great turn. I prefer the smaller raise. And if he goes all in now, we have a tricky spot. And he does. I think with this kind of hand, we don't have the odds to call against two pair. And he doesn't really do this too much with all the draws get there. He blocked the flush draw there. Oh, he did a flush. I prefer just to call here, because we want to keep him in the pot. He could also shove on us with worse, that he would otherwise fold. Now it's not a good result, of course. Hopefully get another heart. Could bet here. I'm not sure. He would probably bet an ace, so maybe. No, maybe just check. We have enough draws. And this is tricky. We could raise for value, I almost think, but I don't know if we can get caught by worse. Let's see if we can make a small value bet. Fun. Yep, worked. And he had a... Whoa, we're sitting out at 2 tables. Oh my god. I think talking and playing 4 tables at the same time is a little bit too much. I can't even... I think it is a really bad flop for us. So, yeah, I could see bet against one player, but yeah, there's not much going on. There's a good card. Doesn't have too many sevens, hopefully. And against another check, we might as well bet. We're in position. That's a great river. Doesn't complete any draws. Well, it does. 8-6. But I'm not sure if we can value bet here. Let's try. Yeah, will we value bet here? Against a lower ace? Yeah. No, I don't know, man. Yeah, it's a good value bet apparently. He had ace jack and a flush draw. So I don't know if he would call the turn without flush draws with ace high, but definitely some people would. So I think it's fine to value bet the river. Again, so much passivity. 8, 9, 10, jack, queen. We got there. Flush draw isn't that likely. Flush isn't that likely. But it seems that he does have a flush. Or a full house. So yeah. Slot played. Dumb, 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 dumb. We block the flush draw or flush, but yeah, you can still easily have it. I'm not gonna look at it. And that was it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked it, and if you do have any comments, please let me know, because this is my first video and it's probably not the best. I'm intending to make more if any people like it. So yeah, have a nice day and let's crush it.